Hey, 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 what's going on? We got a little impromptu live stream. We finally figured out what the problem was with the water. So I wanted to come on here and do a quick live stream. Ain't gonna last very long. The koozie, Jeffrey, I'll have to check, buddy. I can't say for sure. I'll have to check. Possibly, I'll check and see. So, long story short, I hope y'all seen the videos I was trying to. Good Lord, stand by, stand by. She didn't bark the whole time until I got right here. Come here. And then she starts barking. Um, and she barked. Yeah, I'm about to put her up. Y'all stand by. I'll be That's crazy that that dog knows when I'm going live. She did not bark the whole time until I go live, and then she starts barking. I don't know how that is. All right, so I wanted to do a quick live stream. I sent out to a couple people who I've been talking to, and if they pop in here, we're gonna bring them up. But I'm gonna go through and talk about what happened. And it's kind of a crazy thing because y'all hang on one second, because for some reason we're live, but I can't pick up YouTube. Y'all stand by here just a second. I'm gonna see if I can bring up this video, my original video, so that you'll understand what I'm talking about. You might hear the little dog barking in the background. All right, let's see. Looks like I might be able to get it up. Okay, here we go. Let me come back to y'all. Let me share this screen. And apparently won't let me share another screen. Let's see. Present. Show screen. All right, not yet. I'll have to go back to the other one. So, guys, let me play this video real quick. Let you watch it because you may have not seen it today. It kind of shows up to the point to where we got to, and it'll make sense to you. And I'm kind of making this video because if somebody runs into this problem, man, this thing is a head banger right here. So let me play this. As those that's been following along with this outdrive issue, where the water will go down but not come up, you're seeing that camera I bought. It's fished all the way from the bottom up, and that is the opening at the top. It is not blocked. Let me catch you up if you don't know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I'm going to show you a problem I got. This is a crazy one. These are muffs. They go on right here. You usually put them on, put your water in there, and it pushes it up, and this is the pump. And the water is supposed to come out here, and then it goes into the engine there. This is crazy. Watch this. I'm going to let water go in here, and you see it runs out. No problem. Give me a second. I'm going to show you something. All right, now the muffs are on. The water is flowing very lightly. I know about not overflowing it, but look at there. The water will not come out. What's crazy is when I first turn it on, I can hear it. There's something in there stopping it. And if you've ever seen it, leave me a comment. That's the dangest thing I ever saw. Water will go in and come down, but it won't come back up. All right, guys, you caught up to date now. This is the camera that I bought and ordered to try to figure this out. What you're looking at is I have moved the camera all the way up from the bottom And there's my finger saying hi. Now watch. We're going to reverse and start pulling it out. And I'm looking to see of any obstructions, and there is none. Now tell me, why will the water go one direction, but it won't go the other? I mean, that's a pretty clean looking pathway there. It's crazy. All right, keep watching. We're backing it up. You can clearly see it's open, and now it's out. I might be saying a curse word there. All right, I'm going to reverse this so you can basically see it going back up. It is clear. You're looking at the light up there coming in from the top where my finger was a while ago. Leave me a comment. What the world is it? Forever Fixing, what's up, man? What's happening? Let me remove that. Put it in a barrel, he said. We have similar issue with 90 horsepower on a fishing boat. It would not pee with the earmuffs. Well, friend, we got the same problem, and I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. I had a couple people that mentioned it way back. They're actually Muck Club members, and I don't think I got to them in time. But we did figure it out, and in fact, that's what it was. I'm going to show you a video. I went to the store, got a big barrel. It wasn't big enough. So then I went up and dug out a big old bin that I had. That wasn't big enough. So here's what we did. Let me back that up. And there it is. Now, I do not understand how water under pressure will not go up. But filling up, that was I think a cargo thing, and bringing the water up. Now, also when I filled it, because it's not setting at the level that it will in the lake. So now I can start thinking about going to the lake with it. But it's not setting at the level that it will in the lake. Will actually be lower. So the water, I've talked to several friends, mechanics, and I do not know what the reason why that is. It defies logic that water under pressure will not go up, but it will come down. And here's the reason. I could understand it if y'all seen in that video, if you look close, and I wish I could zoom in, but I can't. The water pump is in place in that video. I had the water pump out, right? If the water pump's in place and you're trying to force water up, let's say there's air in there, I can see where that would create head pressure and it wouldn't want to go. But with the pump off, the water should go up, and it will not. Even after some people comment squeezing the muffs, I did that on both sides, squeezed it, and that water will not come up. Now, what's crazy about that is that means I can't run this engine on the muffs. It'll have to be in something like that, which danged if I know. Danged if I know. I can't figure it out. When Let's Outdoors say he's seen it, I've seen it happen because the water pump was bad. I've seen it happen because it just didn't want to prime. Well, here's what's crazy about that. Brand new water pump. It picks up. But the water, what I can't get over, and I'm there. I'm ready to start thinking about sea trials now, just testing all that out. Today, just now, earlier, is when I finally got it to, you heard it, where I could run it. And now I got to start going through, making sure the water is in the engine, but it's clearly pumping now. The next thing is to open up some bleeders in the bottom of the risers and make sure the water is in the engine, because I don't know if you've ever done an engine, but I got to say, this is the first switch out that I've done on an IO. All my other ones have been inboards with closed systems, and those are a different animal, meaning the water is contained, the salt water comes in, it doesn't mix. It's a whole different animal. I've done many of them with no problems. So long story short, I'm not going to be out in this weekend, but I'm going to start thinking about now my first sea trial, checking the outdrive. As you've seen, though, the outdrive looked clean in there, and I'm so happy that I don't have to pull the outdrive off. But so yeah, that's where we are. Let's see. That's kind of what I thought. Well, you had yours in your P2, but I kind of thought dirt daubers. I was sure that's what it was going to be originally. And then after I cleaned it and there wasn't any of that, then it went to, well, maybe it's barnacles. Or y'all, in the whole video that I do on this, you'll see there's some kind of plastic screen that was originally in there on each side, all right, where the earmuffs go on. But it was kind of broke up. So I spent about an hour breaking the rest of it up, getting it out of those holes. I didn't want it to go up and go into the engine. And so long story short, I thought there was going to be a piece of plastic in there, but there was no plastic. The barnacles, you seen there was a little, but not much. And long story short, there it is. Yeah, once I can get it running now that I can run it. See, the other day I started it for the first time, had my camera set up, thought it was going to be my first run video, but I noticed the temperature rising real fast. So now I'll get in there, take my time about cranking it, checking the risers, and I'll talk about all that. I'm familiar with all that, but there you go. You apparently with some of them, now I got to tell you, that's the first one I've ever seen. And now I must say I mostly do inboards, but I've never seen one that the IO could not run on the muffs. Long story short, man, we had a problem where when you put the earmuffs on the IO, the water wouldn't go up under pressure, but it would run down without pressure. After several different attempts, trying to figure out what it was, thinking it was barnacles, plastic, this or that, we finally figured it out. Hey, Jules, what's happening? I sent Bruce, so he might have not got the email. I was going to get him on live. Bruce was the first one back a while back to say put it in a tub. And I'll be honest with you, it didn't make sense in my mind, because if water wouldn't go up under pressure, to me, and it still doesn't make sense, I just got to roll with it, because I wish somebody could explain it, because it makes no sense. Water will not go under pressure, but if you dip it, it works up. Makes no sense to me. Tony, y'all didn't get the emails? I sent y'all emails about coming on, but we're about to wrap it up. We had thought the water pump had see, I went on ahead from the get-go and replaced the water pump, so I knew it wasn't the impeller. I was sure of it. I mean, I knew that, but let's see. I know you know this stuff. I only have done outboards, though, so my experience is with a grain of salt, just Mercury lower units. Yeah, so let me tell you that I've had a lot of experience with them. Some of my other smaller boats, I had. But I got to say, this Cobra outdrive is an excellent design. I really like it. I'm not saying I am not going to switch to the ASI, but I'm going to run this. Hopefully it works. I'm going to run it for a minute. And I love the pump situation on this one. Maybe that's why I've never, that's why I'm going to do a video about this, because it defies logic. It doesn't make sense why the water will not go under pressure, but the suction will come up. Oh, okay. Yeah, he probably ain't going to make it. Okay, no worries. Yeah, so anyways, guys, I just want to come over here and do a quick one. I've been teasing it out on videos. Y'all probably seen them on shorts, trying to get the answer to the question. And this is another big moment, because now I can dial in the engine and just finish up a lot of things related to that. Working on FYI, and we're going to wrap it up here. FYI, I'm just about finished with the other part 2 of the gas tank. That's going to pop out here real soon. So FYI, you'll be seeing that in a few days. A flooded suction pump uses pressure difference between the fluid level in the suction source and the pump impeller inlet to force fluid into the pump through the suction line. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I do know y'all seen the video. Let me just show this real quick again for those that came in. This is the video of it working. You'll see what I did. And when I dip it in the lake, you can see the water is going to come up higher, and it's going to work even better. I got to find out where the P tube is on this one. You're going to see the tube. I pulled the tube loose, but I want to see, I got to figure out where it comes out of the boat to show you that it's, pumping. But let me show you this real quick. All right, I'm going to back it up. This is the first time you see I got it in a whatever that you call it. You watch it start peeing just a little bit, and you see it pumping. Now notice where the level of that water is. You look at the green markings. It's about the wet water level will be almost to that pump under normal conditions. So I can see where it shouldn't be a problem in a lake. But I got to tell you, it sucks kind of that you can't put it on muffs. I've never seen that. And I hope to help other people with the video. I don't know. I can't figure out what the cause of it was. I got it figured out. I was going to bring him on here, Jules, let him see if he was the one was mentioning that, talking about the pressure originally. And as I said, you see that pump right there in the middle. What wasn't making sense is there was no pressure because I took the pump loose and where I could flow the water in, but it wouldn't come up. And I still don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. But it is what it is. I guess I ain't got to figure it out any more than to say I'm putting it out there, because with the whole camera, I was happy that once I seen the camera I sent up through there, y'all can go back and look at videos. Once I seen the camera and it was clear, then I was like, well, there ain't nothing else to try but to put it in water or put it in the lake. So there you go. Yeah, several people said that, and I did today. I went out there and I squeezed them. And actually, them is the strongest muffs I've ever seen. But I did squeeze them but water still came out. Tony Scott, several people talked about that. I squeezed them, but the water still wouldn't come up. I've never seen it. Every boat I ever had, you put the muffs on there. Now, you don't overpressure them, but you just turn them on and where the water fills up and the pump picks it up. But I don't know. Yeah, he and I can have a conversation. Maybe we'll do a little short video trying to explain what it is. That's kind of what I was going to do here. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know why. I'm not going to be able to say why until somebody can explain it. But the water will not go under pressure, but it did under suction. So there we go. That's going to wrap it up. Just want to do a quick live and say we got that figured out. Y'all have a great Memorial Day weekend. Hope everybody's safe. I wouldn't have been on the water regardless. I try to avoid the water on these kind of crazy weekends, but unless I'm out, away. But this is now a trailerable boat, so I'd be fighting them ramps. I'll be going when there ain't nobody at the ramp. So definitely doing my sea trials during the week. So, yeah, bro, I just don't get it, dude. I just don't get it. So anyways, guys, y'all enjoy your weekend. We'll see you soon. Look for a video. Everybody be safe. Don't get in no trouble.